In Psalm 104 verse 14, the Bible says that God gave herbs for the service of man. They're there to serve you. They don't kill you. Why? There is always a reason. The curse causeless doesn't come. And then the food. Now there are some people that eat all these foods and they don't have eczema. Now if someone has eczema and they put it in the sun, the heat from the sun can make the itch even worse. Is that right? Important to assess when you're looking at skin diseases. So number one organ of elimination is your skin. The skin is an organ of elimination. And so often you will get skin diseases happening because the body's eliminating.
Witch hazel is a natural, botanical ingredient that has been trusted for generations to address common skin issues like irritation, redness, and acne. Barbara O'Neill, a leading voice in holistic health, frequently recommends it for those looking to improve their skin naturally. She shares that this centuries-old remedy was even used by Native American tribes to soothe the skin and promote healing. The leaves, bark, and twigs of the witch hazel plant are potent compounds. But what makes these compounds so effective at targeting acne and other skin problems? Stay tuned as we explore how this natural remedy can transform your skin, all without the harsh side effects of synthetic products. Disclaimer: the information provided in this video is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified health provider with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition. Do not disregard professional medical advice or delay in seeking it because of something you have read or seen in this video. Acne relief. Found in a bottle that resembles rubbing alcohol, witch hazel offers a more natural, side effect-free solution compared to many pharmaceutical acne treatments. Barbara O'Neill explains that witch hazel works by absorbing excess oils on the skin, which is often a major factor in acne breakouts. She highlights that the tannins in witch hazel play a key role in reducing oil production by shrinking the skin's oil-producing glands. By minimizing the amount of oil and sebum on the skin's surface, it helps prevent future breakouts. Additionally, witch hazel's anti-inflammatory properties can reduce redness and swelling associated with acne, and its antibacterial effects help eliminate harmful bacteria while preventing new bacterial growth.
Any recommended natural remedies for acne, for pimples? Apart from lifestyle, diet, exercise, lots of water, absolutely. Acne is often an indication of a hormonal imbalance. And a hormonal imbalance can come from plastics, can come from chemicals, can come from the contraceptive pill. If a woman's on the pill for several years before she gives birth to her children, that can cause an imbalance in their hormones. So they can have acne, things like that.
According to a review in the journal Antioxidants, a study examined the benefits of witch hazel extract from its bark for skin health, particularly in treating acne. The researchers found that this extract helps reduce inflammation in skin cells, which is a significant factor in acne development. They identified key compounds in the extract, such as homomelatonin and proanthocyanidins, that contribute to its effects.
Look after your clothes, look after your body. Be very cautious of the soaps that you use, the shampoos that you use, also the creams that you put on your skin. I rarely put any cream on my skin.
The study revealed that witch hazel extract effectively decreases inflammation but does not directly combat the bacteria that cause acne. When skin cells were exposed to inflammatory triggers, the extract significantly reduced the resulting inflammation, suggesting it could help manage the redness and swelling associated with acne. Alleviates scalp sensitivity. Barbara O'Neill explains that scalp sensitivity, often caused by cosmetic treatments or skin conditions, can be alleviated with witch hazel. Applying a small amount to your scalp before washing your hair can provide relief from symptoms, like itching and tenderness.
Sometimes it can be a hormonal imbalance. That's one area that's not often addressed. Every woman with any problem in her reproductive organs, there's a hormone factor there, and so addressing that. So we have seen many people totally heal from eczema and psoriasis.
This natural remedy is effective at soothing inflammation, which is particularly helpful for those suffering from conditions like psoriasis or eczema.
And many people are taking into their body things that they do not realize can be bad. And they don't realize they can be bad for the body because They ate them 10 years ago and they didn't have the problem. Do you often see that reasoning? And the same with this man. He said, I was eating that 10 years ago and I didn't have a problem. Well, actually he did. Remember, he had the problem for 20 years. But he might say, well, look at my mate. Look at my friends. They eat it and they don't have eczema. So how could it be? How could it be the food?
Additionally, Barbara O'Neill highlights that witch hazel can be used to address other common scalp problems, such as dandruff and dryness. Its anti-inflammatory and soothing properties help calm the scalp, promoting a healthier and more comfortable scalp environment. Whether you're dealing with sensitivity from harsh treatments or skin conditions, witch hazel offers a natural way to relieve discomfort.
Proper diet. Whenever you've got any form of inflammation in the body, and with eczema and psoriasis there's inflammation, then you need to be mindful not too much sweet, even fruits. So the proper diet is high fibre. Isn't fruit high fibre? It is, but it's also high sweet. But vegetables are very high fibre and they're low sweet. So try and concentrate more on your vegetables. Legumes. You cannot heal without protein. Your legumes, your nuts and your seeds, they're your proteins. And fats. This is particularly important for the person with psoriasis, because if you're having adequate fats in your body, that helps to nourish the skin. And the fats that are particularly important are your omega-3s. So where do we get our omega-3s from? From flaxseed. And flaxseed, linseed, basically the same thing, chia, and walnuts. Now these are particularly high in the fats, omega-3.
According to a study published in International Journal of Trichology, witch hazel has been shown to benefit people with sensitive scalp issues. The study observed men and women who used a witch hazel-based shampoo and tonic called Aryl Energy between 2010 and 2013 at the Center for Dermatology and Hair Diseases. The participants used these products to treat sensitive scalp conditions or to help with hair loss treatment when using minoxidil, a common hair loss medication. Over 1,300 patients, mostly women, reported that the shampoo helped reduce scalp irritation, with most patients rating the product's effectiveness as good to excellent. Nearly 27% of them continued to use the shampoo regularly.
Us ladies like to have a shampoo. So I'll tell you something to be cautious of, and that is sodium lauryl sulfate. Sodium lauryl sulfate is what causes the foaming action in most shampoos. And sodium lauryl sulfate kills the hair follicles. So we don't want our hair follicles to die. So it's important to take a magnifying glass into the supermarket with you and have a look for sodium lauryl sulfate. You might find that if you go to places like Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, there will be some more natural type shampoos and conditioners. And I have a shampoo that is a coconut oil based shampoo. You can get some very nice coconut oil based shampoos. It's very nourishing to the scalp, very nourishing to the hair.
The researchers concluded that using witch hazel-based products can be an important step in managing sensitive scalp conditions, especially for issues like scalp redness, irritation, and those undergoing hair loss treatments. Witch hazel reduces wrinkles. As we age, our skin gradually loses elasticity, which can lead to dullness, sagging, and the formation of fine lines and wrinkles. Barbara O'Neill highlights one of witch hazel's most remarkable benefits: its ability to tighten and tone the skin naturally. By shrinking pores, witch hazel helps the skin appear firmer, smoother, and more youthful.
People often ask me, how do you look so young at age 93? What is the holistic health secret? It's not just about feeling better today, but investing in a healthier, more vibrant future. And I took the chance, and now I feel 40 and healthier more than ever. I bought 2 and got 1 completely free, and it was one of the best decisions in my life. Imagine taking just a small dose and experiencing a remarkable boost in energy, sharper focus, and a renewed sense of motivation. Your skin may just look younger and smoother after only 2 weeks, after you'd begin to just feel calmer every day.
Barbara O'Neill explains that the multiple beneficial properties of witch hazel work together to make the skin look brighter, tighter, and more evenly toned. With consistent use, you may notice a fresher complexion and reduced signs of aging. Witch Hazel is rich in constricting compounds that help proteins within skin cells bind together, which leads to smaller, less visible pores and a more refined skin texture. Barbara O'Neill often recommends incorporating Witch Hazel into your daily skincare routine as a toner after cleansing. This simple addition can help tighten pores, leaving your skin looking smoother and more rejuvenated.
I have a sister-in-law. She started modelling at the age of 36 and they thought she was 17. She lives like this. She's never drunk, she's never smoked. Mind you, there's a bit of genetics there. She's very beautiful. There are many beautiful women that by the age of getting into their 40s, the wrinkles and the cellulitis is coming, but not with this woman. And she does this every day. She's a great illustration that genetics may load the gun, but it's lifestyle that pulls the trigger. When we implement the high-intensity interval training, causing a release of our human growth hormone increases our body's ability to utilise protein. The human growth hormone increases the circulation of the blood to the skin. And when the circulation of the blood is increased to the skin, that slows down aging. See, there is a formula, and if you abide by the formula, you will get the results.
According to a review in Clinical, Cosmetic and Investigational Dermatology, a study looked at how a skincare system with Witch Hazel can help reduce wrinkles and improve the appearance of sensitive skin. In this study, 30 healthy women aged 32 to 72 used either the special products or a placebo on one side of their face for 28 days. The results were impressive. After using the products, the women saw a 35% reduction in the surface of their wrinkles, a 19% decrease in the length of their wrinkles, and a 24% improvement in the depth of their wrinkles. Their skin also became more hydrated, with moisture levels increasing by over 42%. Additionally, the skin's elasticity, which is how well it can stretch and bounce back, improved significantly. Overall, the study suggests that skincare products containing Witch Hazel can effectively reduce wrinkles and make sensitive skin look better and feel more hydrated. Witch Hazel can relieve hemorrhoids. Barbara O'Neill recommends Witch Hazel for hemorrhoids because of its natural astringent and anti-inflammatory properties. Witch Hazel helps reduce swelling, soothe irritation, and stop minor bleeding often associated with hemorrhoids. Its cooling effect also provides relief from itching and discomfort.
What is recommended for treating hemorrhoids? Stop the dairy, wheat, refined sugar. Go on a plant-based diet. Start to eat breakfast like a king, lunch like a queen, tea like a pauper. Get the lifestyle habits back in, and it should settle that down. Castor oil compresses on the abdomen are excellent because most hemorrhoids are due to constipation. You can also get a cotton bud and soak it in castor oil, like a little cotton ball I should say, soak it in castor oil, and it'll take a couple of days to freeze, but slowly mold it into like the shape of the little finger, and that can be inserted at night, and that will help a lot with hemorrhoids.
By applying Witch Hazel to the affected area, it helps tighten the skin and blood vessels, which can speed up healing and provide much needed relief from the pain and discomfort of hemorrhoids. According to a review in Clinical, Cosmetic and Investigational Dermatology and Active Biomed, Witch Hazel is beneficial for treating hemorrhoids. The study involved 3 patients with moderate to severe hemorrhoid issues. They were treated with a combination of an oral medication and a topical ointment that contained sucralfate and Witch Hazel. The goal was to see how well this treatment relieved symptoms like pain, itching, and swelling over 3 weeks. The results showed that the treatment was effective. Patients experienced a significant reduction in pain, with many feeling completely better by the end of the treatment. Itching also decreased, thanks to the soothing properties of Witch Hazel. Additionally, the swelling around the hemorrhoids improved a lot.
Hemorrhoids. Now, there's a few things you can do for hemorrhoids, and one is squatting. When you squat to do your daily evacuation, you take pressure off the anus, which is where the hemorrhoids are. So you can prevent and heal hemorrhoids simply by squatting. It's important to drink adequate water so the stools are soft. It's important to have a plant-based diet so that the stools are soft. In fact, hemorrhoids mostly happens in constipation. A refined diet and also high meat and dairy and sugar, that constipates. So what can you do to relieve And what can you do to heal? You can cut a piece of aloe vera about that size and you can freeze it. So this is the gel. This is not the skin. That'll be a bit harsh. Just the gel. And you can cut it and freeze it. And just before you go to bed, you can insert that into the anus. In the morning, when you go to the bathroom, it'll just come out with your daily evacuation. Now what that ice cold will do, it will shrink up the hemorrhoid, and you only have feeling on the very outside. You don't have any feeling once it goes in. But it will also coat and soothe that area of hemorrhoids.
Witch hazel helps by tightening blood vessels and reducing swelling, which makes patients more comfortable. Witch hazel is widely available and can be purchased at most drugstores, health food stores, and online retailers. When looking for witch hazel, you can find it in various forms, including liquid extracts, creams, and ointments. It's advisable to choose a product that is alcohol-free if you have sensitive skin, as alcohol can be drying. For different uses, the application frequency varies. If you are using witch hazel as a toner or for acne treatment on your face, you can apply it once or twice a day using a cotton ball or pad on clean skin. This can be part of your daily skincare routine. For the scalp, if you are addressing itchiness or irritation, apply witch hazel directly to the scalp once a day. Gently massage it in and leave it on for about 30 minutes before washing your hair. This can be done daily or a few times a week, depending on your needs. When using witch hazel for hemorrhoids, you can apply it to the affected area up to 3 times a day using a cotton ball or pad. It is safe to continue using witch hazel for hemorrhoids until symptoms improve, which may take a few days to a couple of weeks. Always read the instructions on the product label for specific recommendations, and consult a healthcare professional if you have any concerns or experience irritation.